Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to tackle some common behavioral questions you might face in your QA interview. I'll be walking you through each question, explaining what interviewers are looking for, and giving you a star method answer you can use in your upcoming interview. If you're preparing for your QA interview, you are in the right place. Let's get started. The first question is, can you describe a time when you found a critical bug late in the development cycle? How did you handle it? And what was the outcome? So, what they expect. Interviewers ask this question to see how you handle high pressure situations, especially when a critical issue arises close to a deadline. They want to know how you prioritize, communicate with your team, and ensure the issue is resolved without jeopardizing the project timeline. So, how to answer? When answering, focus on demonstrating your problem solving skills, your ability to work under pressure, and how you communicate effectively to get the issue resolved quickly. So, let's see how we can answer. In one of my previous projects, we were just a few days away from the release date. During a final round of regression testing, I found a critical bug in the payment processing module. This bug had the potential to cause failed transactions for a significant portion of users. As the QA responsible for this module, it was my task to ensure the bug was resolved before the release without causing any delays. I immediately documented the bug with all necessary details prioritized as a blocker in our issue tracking system and notified the developer who had worked on this module. We collaborated closely to identify the root cause and implemented a fix. Once the fix was in place, I performed an intensive round of testing to ensure the issue was fully resolved and no new issues were introduced. We managed to fix this bug within a day and release went ahead as planned. The client was extremely satisfied with the smooth launch and the issue never made into production. The experience taught me the importance of thorough testing even when the time is tight and how effective teamwork can overcome last minute challenges. Alright, the next question, tell me about a situation where you had to test a feature or a product with incomplete or unclear requirements. How did you approach the testing process? This question is designed to assess your ability to work in situations where information is missing or unclear. Interviewers want to see if you can take initiative to clarify the requirements and still ensure thorough testing even in less than ideal conditions. So, how to answer? Your answer should highlight your proactive approach to dealing with ambiguity, your communication skills, and your ability to adapt your testing strategy to ensure quality despite incomplete information. So here's my answer. In one of my projects, I was assigned to a new feature aimed at improving user account management. However, the requirements were incomplete, leaving out details about how certain edge cases should be handled. My task was to ensure that the feature was thoroughly tested despite the lack of clear guidance on certain aspects. I started reaching out to the product manager and the development team to clarify as much as possible. For the areas where I couldn't get clear answers, I used my prior experience to anticipate the potential edge cases and develop test scenarios accordingly. I also documented all my assumptions and shared them with the team to ensure alignment. Through this approach, I was able to identify several issues that could have negatively impacted the user experience. My thorough testing allowed us to refine the feature before it went live, resulting in a more robust and user-friendly product. The team appreciated my initiative in addressing the gaps and strengthened our collaboration going forward. So let's see the third question. Describe a time when you had a disagreement with the developer or a team member regarding a defect. How did you resolve the conflict? This question tests your interpersonal and conflict resolution skills. Interviewers want to know how you handle disagreements in a professional setting, especially when they involve technical issues. They are looking for someone who can resolve conflicts without creating a friction, ensuring team stays focused on delivering a quality product. So, in your answer, emphasize your communication skills, how you approach disagreements with a collaborative mindset, and how you work toward a resolution that benefits the project. So, here's my answer. There was a time when I reported a defect that caused the application to crash under specific conditions. The developer responsible for that part of code didn't agree that it was a defect, arguing that it was an unexpected behavior due to the design. My task was to ensure that the issue was properly addressed while maintaining a good working relationship with the developer. I suggested that we review the issue together and set up a meeting with the product manager to discuss the expected behavior. During the meeting, I demonstrated the defect and explained its impact on the user experience. The product manager confirmed that the behavior was not as intended, and the developer agreed to fix the issue. So the defect was resolved and the feature was improved to handle the specific conditions more gracefully. The developer appreciated my approach to resolving the disagreement and we continued to work well together. This experience reinforced the importance of clear communication and collaboration in overcoming technical disagreements. This is my fourth question. Can you give me an example of a time when you implemented a new testing process or a tool that improved a team efficiency or effectiveness? And what was the impact? What they expect? Here, the interviewer wants to see your initiative and your ability to contribute to the team's overall efficiency. They are looking for examples or of how you have driven improvements in the testing process, particularly through the introduction of new tools or methodologies. So, your answer should highlight your problem solving skills, your ability to research and implement new solutions, and the tangible benefits that resulted from your efforts. So, here's my answer. In one of my previous roles, our testing process was largely manual, which made it time consuming and prone to human error. As the complexity of our projects grew, it became clear that we need to automate parts of our testing process to keep up. I was tasked to research I was tasked with researching and implementing a test automation tool that could streamline our regression testing process. I conducted a thorough analysis of various testing automation tools and selected one of the best fit for our needs. I then developed a suite of automated tests for our most critical modules and organized training sessions to ensure the QA team was comfortable using the new tool. The introduction of the automation tool cut our regression testing time by nearly 50% and significantly improved the consistency of our test results. This allowed the team to focus more on exploratory testing and other critical areas, leading to higher overall product quality and faster release cycles. And this is my last question. Tell me about your time when you had to balance multiple priorities or deadlines in a testing project. How did you manage your time and ensure the quality of your work? So, this question is designed to evaluate your time management skills and your ability to maintain high standards of quality under pressure. Interviewers want to know how you prioritize tasks, manage deadlines, and ensure that your work doesn't suffer when you're juggling multiple responsibilities. Your answer should demonstrate your organizational skills, your ability to prioritize effectively, and your commitment to delivering high quality work even when the deadlines are tight. So here's my answer. There was a particularly busy period where I was handling multiple projects, each with tight deadlines. At the same time, we had a major product release coming up. I was responsible for testing several key features as well. My task was to manage my time effectively to meet all the deadlines without compromising on the quality of my testing. I started prioritizing my task based on the deadlines and impact. I created a detailed schedule allocating time blocks for each task, ensuring I had enough time for thorough testing while, while leaving room for any unexpected issues. I also communicated regularly with the project managers and developers to keep them updated on my progress and to adjust if necessary. Additionally, Additionally, I leveraged automation where possible to save time on my repetitive tasks. By staying organized and communicating effectively, I was able to meet all the deadlines while maintaining a high standard of my quality. The release went smoothly, and the features I tested had minimal issues post launch. My ability to balance multiple priorities was recognized by my team, and it reinforced the importance of time management and the fast paced environment. And that wraps our session on answering behavioral questions for the QA role using STAR method. Remember, the key to the success in these interviews is clearly articulate the situation, task, action, and result in your answers. This not only shows your problem solving abilities but also demonstrates your capability to reflect on past experience and learn from them. I hope you found these examples helpful. And if you have any other interview questions or topics you would like me to cover, let me know in the comments. I'll make another video. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.